Hey everyone, thank you so much for checking out the video today. We are 97% funded. It's been a hell of a journey and we've got just 3 days to go. To all of you that have funded the campaign so far, thank you so much. So myself and Evan want to jump on today and have one more game to show you some of the new cards, especially some of the ones that you've unlocked, and just generally have a bit of a laugh and have some fun. So, we are going to play a game this time called Sector 4, which is basically a game of control. If you have a look at the map here, we've got these 4 different tiles, and the whole thing is we're going to purchase units and then essentially try and control these yellow zones by keeping each other's units away from them. It's a bit like King of the Hill, if that kind of rings any bells. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Evan, if you want to talk about the team that you've got, and yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah, so the team that's going to be winning today is called the New Alpha, and oh yeah, no, they're my go-to, as the captures are the go-to for Josh, and for me,
I'm a fan.
I'm going to start off with the cream of the crop. For me is always going with the infantry. Infantry kind of just well-rounded defines the new Halifax of how they do like to work with each other. Without the teamwork and being around each other, they're vanilla-y, they're base average, but when you can put them together, they can get some really neat combos.
I love that phrase, vanilla-y. It's very true.
Yeah,
They
it is.
they are
It's
quite vanilla.
they don't even have sprinkles.
But
But
some people love vanilla.
oh my god. Anyways, so the reason why infantry describes the new Halifax so well is because they have the infamous squad ability for the new Halifax. And squad basically gives you that buff of a +1 when they attack. And so generally, what a great way to play with the infantry is they're always in a pair of 2 at least. And as you'll go down, you'll see that I have at least one other unit with infantry, or sorry, squad, to just add that together.
Yeah,
Along with that,
a good example
yeah,
here is on the board. Essentially, if
yeah,
these guys are all next to each other, any of those that are attacking, or that one in the middle there, is going to get +2 to their dice roll, and the others will get +1. So this one here is in a really strong position to attack, and
exactly.
that's pretty great.
Uh, and so the next one after that, I'm going to be going with my sniper being a lookout. I'm generally doing that because I'm taking advantage of the fact that he can move around the board fairly quickly. He doesn't have the best when it comes to hitting and killing. He's
Yeah,
got
eights and tens.
an 8 or higher to hit alone. But once again, he's great for support. He has something called Mark, which gives him a +3 for any other units. When he marks on an opponent's unit, you get a +3 to any roll that goes towards attacking that unit, which is hugely advantageous when this guy can dash around the board and he's got a 4 tile range with a middle no range.
So a good example here is I might move this guy, or Evan might move this guy over here. He could mark this unit, and then if he had another unit, could come around the corner and get a +3 when attacking him. And again, because the whole
Yeah,
game is with a D10 dice, you're talking about adding another 30% onto your kind of chance to kill, which is pretty huge. We've spoken about this a couple of times, but really, Kordran Conflict is all about kind of stacking the odds in your favor. Everything dies kind of easily, so what you want to do is kind of make these combinations and pull them off to win. So yeah, sorry,
exactly.
carry on there. On
Uh,
to the next one.
Yeah, so then the next one is for my fast attack, I'm going to be using something called a duo. Duo is going to have a few tricks up his sleeve that I'm really looking forward to trying to do. I have yet to try using drop with this duo, but there is no better time to use it than when playing in Sector 4. And drop basically allows me to put in a new deployment zone. So I'm going to be really excited to see what kind of strategy. I'm not going to say too much on that strategy, but I'm gonna let that play out and see where I can get with that. And
Yeah,
the fact that he has dash just means I can get up a little bit closer to where I want to go.
can really accelerate stuff. You might charge this guy forward, maybe take another turn, get him there, and then pull his
you don't
own.
need to tell them my strategy. You don't need
Oh,
to.
yeah. Well, we'll see.
You know,
Okay, and then I see you went for the champion again on the heavy.
and so the champion is also just adding to the huge bulk effect that I love with the infantry in that they both have the special ability of squad. And here is where I love to stack up and bring. It's an expensive combination, but to bring a champion on board and to have it with an infantry unit right behind him is just an ideal scenario where you can push that champion up and he's got that 2 lives, so you can take a little more risk with him. And the fact that he already has a low to hit is just all the more valuable. And then I might push, but and
yeah,
then
the
finally,
push is great.
Yeah, it is. Finally, my last one being artillery is the battery. I really do like using strike. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be using him in this round with all these barriers in the way. There's very limited space for me to fully utilize strike.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Cool. So that's your team trying out the duo as one of the newer unlocked cards that we have. I'm really interested to see how that one plays out as well.
Yeah.
So, and a quick run around to what I've chosen. So I've got the optic here. So this is our trooper unit that, again, much like your lookout, isn't particularly good at killing things. I mean, 7 to hit, 9 to kill. You're not going to rely on this in a tense moment. But it does have mark, and it has this very interesting field division where it's able to pick out units at a number of different angles around it for your other units to then attack. I'm then also choosing the Echo, which is one of our newer cards. This one has Return, which is a very common theme in the captures. Which Return basically means if you have an action token in your hand, when your unit dies, you can spend it, and it has a chance to go back into your reinforcements, so like almost come back from the graveyard, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and it also has Mark, which is like the optic and like your lookout, has this ability to kind of really pick out opponents for your other units to kill. So I've got this combination of Mark with both the optic and the echo. I think they're going to help each other. Then I've picked the Phantom, which we've just unlocked on the last stretch goal. We've got one more to reveal. I think we'll probably do it tomorrow. But this one's a real powerhouse. So it's more expensive. It's actually a 7 for an assault. Most of them are 6. And the reason why is this unit is really fast. It has Urge, which means you can deploy it in the same turn you can start moving it. So it's very fast to get out onto the board. And crucially, it's got a hit of 3, and it's also got Return. So in this case, it has Return, meaning that if you kill it, you can bring it back, but you only have to roll a 3. So you've got like basically an 80% chance of bringing back your guy as long as you have an action token in your hand every turn. So it's a very flexible, fast unit that's going to hopefully pester you a lot. And with some chance, I'll just keep bringing it back to life and charging at you over and over again.
Not liking how many returns you got here.
I know, I'm really, really trying them out this time. Then we've got the Architect build. I mean, honestly, I think it's one of the most iconic units in the game. Allows you to build.
I think that's one of our oldest units.
I love these units, man. And then another new one, which we've just unlocked, which is the Gate. Now, this one is also about deployment zones. So what's going to happen, I'm going to plonk this down here, and then I'll be able to, on a 7, create a new deployment zone anywhere on the map, which hopefully will cause some real havoc with you at the right time. So that's a rundown of the units that we're going to pick. Now, the next step with every scenario is to look at the points total. In this case, it's 24, and we're going to purchase our units and get into the battle. So I'm going to let you ponder what you're going for here. You'll also see that I have some cards in my hand. Evan also has some cards which will be somewhat similar. These battle cards will allow us to turn the tide at any time. So, you can play this +2 to any roll to get, that crucial roll to kind of push it over the edge and kill something, or to survive a unit. Or you can pay them. Sorry, go on, Nick.
Oh no, I was just saying. I was wondering what's in your hand, telling me there's a +2.
I think we have quite similar cards in our hands right now. So you could do that, or you can play it for a new miniature. So you could play, for instance, I could play this card and bring out a new heavy into my reinforcements. And we're just going to play one game this time, so we have these 3 cards. Sometimes you have more cards if you're playing a number of rounds, but we won't worry about that right now. So let's see. I think, yeah, we're definitely going to buy this. The Phantom there for 7.
Wow. Oh. Interesting.
Oh, actually, let's get 15. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a really risky strategy with this, but I just want to try out these new units. I think they look great.
If this wasn't the game style, if it wasn't Sector 4 and securing, I had a strategy that was going to be very unfun for you, but yeah, no.
Try me.
Yeah, try it. Yeah. All right, there we go. Let's do that. You know what? Actually, so Josh just has a little fun thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they know, but has anyone ever seen the box yet?
Oh yeah, probably not. I mean, we've got all these renders, but not the actual thing. That's looking pretty
Isn't
nice.
isn't it shiny? I think it's shiny.
It's
But
it's actually a
yeah,
beautiful matte. I'll have you know.
yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, for those of you that might have not seen, so we've sent this box pretty much around the world. It's been in Kentucky, I think Ontario, and now with you in LA.
Yeah.
It's like our 3rd prototype of the game.
There's a COVID joke somewhere in there, but maybe too soon.
It's spread. It's spread like a game.
It's spread like COVID-19. We might have to cut that out.
I don't think it's politically incorrect. I don't know about you guys, but I've spent way too much inside.
Yeah, no, honestly. But we
Okay,
buy
so
something that's going to spend more time inside.
exactly. I mean, like, to be honest, we could be inside for at least another year, and by then the box set will have
Okay.
arrived. So,
Definitely cut that out.
I've bought all my units. You look like you have a lot more of them than I do.
Indeed, I do.
I'm ready to
Oh
go.
man, this is gonna be interesting. Oh no, because you got such an easy return.
That's it, man.
Uh,
I'm just
so
hoping. I'm just hoping to just hammer you with those.
yeah.
So,
Oh man.
I'm basically ready to go.
Yeah.
Defender always goes first, so go for it.
Alrighty. I will, for no people on the board, you always start off no matter what with a base of 2 actions. So I'm going to immediately bring out my duo, and I'm going to then bring out my lookout,
Sweet.
and
So,
that is the end of my turn.
so for everyone, just to review the scenario, what we're doing here is it's the first player to control 3 zones simultaneously. And to control a zone, you must have a unit within 3 tiles of the zone and with no opponent within 3 tiles. So essentially, these kind of whole areas you could think of as almost quadrants of the map that are going to be blocked off or attempted to be blocked off by each of us. So I am going to, I'm going to play this guy, and then I'm going to immediately No, that's not what I'm going to do. Come on, Josh. Play smart. Right, I'm
Yeah.
playing those 2 units.
Okay. So with I'm going to use immediately my 2 actions to dash my duo. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Uh-huh.
And that is going to be my turn.
Sweet. That was interesting. Okay, yeah, you just want to get straight up there and make those reinforcement. All right, hang on. So
Yeah, I'm very curious.
I'm gonna put down my what's it called? My gate, and then I think what I'm going to do is move this guy forward to there. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
and that's the end of my turn.
Let's see. For my first action, I'm going to move again.
Nice.
My second action is he's going to get impatient, and so he is going to do drop.
Yeah.
And I am going to drop my new deployment zone right there. That will be my turn.
A rude awakening. Goodness me. Okay. So I'm going to play. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to play this trooper card and place a trooper in my reinforcements and bring this guy in. So yeah, that'll be 1 action to bring him in.
Yeah, exactly. Remember, playing a card, just having a card to put something into reinforcements doesn't actually cost an action.
Yes, exactly.
He's just letting you know what's happening.
Sure, yeah, just to deploy it costs the action. So yeah, I'll deploy, I'll move, and then with my final card, what should I do here? I think we'll do the same again. I'll just push up over here.
That actually puts you in control of 2 sections.
It does.
That is not good. I'm not a fan of that.
That is the power.
Luckily, I know for a fact that I have at least 1 more turn, because that trooper of yours can't move more than 2, I believe. He can dash though. Ooh, he could dash, and that would automatically be gained. Damn. So that means I do have to move up. Of course, if I just deploy trooper right here for 1 action,
yep,
already contesting that new tile or that new zone right there.
You're right.
So that's nice. And then I will move my lookout right there for my second, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Nice. All right, so let's get pesky. 1, 2, 3, straight up with the phantom, and I'm just gonna roll to attack you. I need a 3 to hit, and I can't get any kills. So there it is. It's an 8.
That would have been a nice kill for a normal unit.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Let's see.
Now you've got.
I need an armor of 6 or higher. Oh, he's down. Oh man.
Oh, I'm feeling the power with this guy. This is what we need.
This is gonna be. I'm not a fan of
that. So I'm gonna go 1, 2 there for that guy. And then I need to keep 1 action token back for the return, or else it's just gonna keep happening. By the way, once your duo users drop, the reinforcement zone disappears.
Correct.
You have to do drop.
Yeah, there's no point in having it anymore.
Oh man. So now I'm gonna push up. I think I will go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll dash in this direction, and that's so that's 2, and that was 3 and 4. No, I'm not doing that. I'm saving back 1 token, so that I can return when you attack me.
All right. And with that, I will start my turn. Sending one there. And two there.
Gotcha.
And that would be the end of my turn.
Interesting. So you didn't try to attack me here.
I did not.
Feels like the smart thing to do is for me to just keep on going with that then. I'm going to go 1 and attack you. A 2. Alright, nothing happened. 4. I think this
Are you going to do it?
No, I mean it's no worries for me. I've done 1. So I moved and attacked, so that's 2. I've got 3. No, I've got 2 left. What's actually worth doing now is probably pushing up that one a bit more and moving on. Right, go for it.
All right. So for my next turn,
Ooh, I could have definitely played that better.
Take risk.
You should definitely kill the trooper.
Definitely. Yeah.
I feel like I've made a blunder there.
I'm definitely going to ignore that, and I'm going to attack with my duo directly in front.
Damn.
So he's going to attack, and he gets an 8, which is in fact a kill.
So this is where I pull in my action token. So my guy's gone to the casualties. I spend the action token, and I need a 3 to survive. I get the 3. Yes.
And he comes back. Well, he doesn't come back. He just goes.
No, he just goes back into my reinforcements. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I get to see him later. Yay! So that's one action down.
Yep.
With my second action, I'm going to do deployment.
Yep.
Or drop. My third action, I'm going to place my heavy right there. And then for my fourth action,
sugar.
My lookout right there.
Ah, okay. You're not actually you're just gonna hide there. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So is that my turn now?
It is your turn.
Excellent. So the next move, I think, is let's play this smart. Right, we're going to dash this guy over here, and then we're going to deploy this sniper. So we're going to pull him in here, and then deploy him there. And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
One more note about the game for everyone. A key part of kind of maintaining momentum is keeping units on the board, because for every unit on the board you have an action token, and action tokens are basically allowing you to do everything, whether that's moving a miniature or attacking or doing any of these special actions. So it's very important when you're playing the game, essentially, to keep the momentum by keeping units on the board.
All right. Start of my turn. I removed the drop deployment. Next up, I am going to. I will spend 2 action points to dash this guy right there.
Oh, damn.
Another 2. Move this guy 1. this guy 2. So that's 4 action points right now. And then for my 5th, actually, I need more. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play this, which gives me 2 more action tokens.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
I'm going to now have 3 action tokens. And I'll spend 2 of those by dashing this guy and dashing this guy.
Okay.
And in my final action,
oh boy,
bring him into reinforcements. And as my 7th action point, I'm going to bring him right there.
We are going for a hostile takeover here. You have definitely outnumbered me in terms of actions for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what are my options here? I think in reality, what have I got to do? What have I got to do? One, 2, 3, and 4. That's my option. Or I can go 1. So just for people at home, what I'm looking at doing here is I could move this guy here, and then I could marking this guy, which gives me +3 to attack. Now this guy could attack him, and that would actually be a guaranteed hit because he only needs a 3 to hit. But it doesn't mean that he'll kill because he just can do the hit. So Evan could always survive the armor roll. But the other choice I have is I have the Optic, who could also then move across here and attack with the +3, which would bring it to a kill of 5. So I'm basically a little bit over 50%, 60% to be precise, likely to kill him. But it uses all of my action tokens, which then leaves this guy vulnerable for the next turn. So
I'm fine with that.
So there's a lot to consider, but I think my best plan is to keep this guy safe, because as long as I have an action token, I have a very high chance of bringing him back, and I still want to force him to do the roll to save the unit. So what we will do is just jump. I will move one back here, and then I will attack the duo again, needing a 3. Getting a 10. Excellent. We're wasting wasting these good rolls on things that I'm going to regret this.
Let's do that armor.
So you have oh, whoops, sorry. Grabbing your cards, stealing them away. So you need a 5 to survive.
Correct. All right.
Oh, he gets it. He gets it. Okay.
6.
Okay. So now with my plan slightly foiled, I've still got to make sure I've got that 1 action token to keep me alive. So I moved and attacked, that's 2. So I've got 2 left. And now I'm kind of thinking, what's the smartest thing I can do for my next turn? And I think the smartest thing actually is just to bring out more units, just to bring out that other guy from before. Maybe not, maybe not. Let me see here. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll this. I'm going to try and roll the portal, and I'm going to try and roll the portal on this zone over here. So I need a 7 or more to succeed, and it's a 2, so nothing going on there.
Or is that 10?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I needed last time.
Yeah.
All right, so now I have 1 more action taken in my hand, and I'm ending my turn. I'm doing basically the same trick again.
All right. With that in mind, I'm going. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this works.
All right, let's see it.
For 1 action, 1, 2, my trooper is going to move right there.
Yeah.
For my second action, my duo is going to attack your phantom.
Gotcha.
It's a 4, which doesn't do anything.
Whew.
However, I'm going to play my last card, giving a +4 to any roll.
Is that really such a good idea? I only need a 3 to completely make this pointless, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, I see why this doesn't matter, because you're just going to win. You're just going to control 3 zones. Oh, dude, I wasn't thinking about
that. I mean, go ahead and do your special rules. You still have a chance to win.
Oh, wow.
There's still...
Okay, yeah.
But do your whole return special rules. See if he comes back in reinforcements.
Okay, so you've spent that thing, and now I'm going to do the return, which is a 1, which hasn't saved me. But if I was not, let me think, if I could play my +4 to save him, but then that would also mean...
Well, if you want, Josh, not to point out the rule stickler to help you, but you did roll an armor save, so that 1 could have been your armor save.
Did you hit me? You didn't get the kill.
Oh, it is a kill, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Here I am being a smartass.
Now, the other thing that is very important to note is the winner is controlling 3 zones at the beginning of their turn. So effectively,
so you have 1 turn.
I have 1 turn to basically pull it back out, and I can't let this guy die. So yes, I definitely have to. Yes, I'm gonna spend the +4 to make the 1 a 4, or 1 a 5 even, and I'll make sure that goes back into my reinforcements. Wow. Wow. You've still got plenty more.
Yeah, exactly. So I've moved 1. I've shot for my second. For my third action, I'll move this guy up. For my fourth and fifth action, I'll move them. For my sixth action, I will move him. And that is the end of my turn.
Damn. I think another note I'd love to say to people here, so full disclosure, I'm looking at this with some of these new units, and as a game designer, I often get a bit nervous. I go, oh, have I created something that's maybe too imbalanced? Like, for instance, the Phantom. And you never really know till you play more. And I've played with this guy a fair few times, but there's moments where, like at the beginning of the game, I started attacking Evan and I was coming back to life, and I'm like, this is too good. This feels too great. But the reality of this game is it's not about what one particular unit can succeed at. Ultimately, I've obsessed a little bit too much about my tricky phantom move of returning and coming back. And he's really got control of the board and looks very much like he's going to win here.
The Phantom takes just a little too long to get back on that board.
It does. It kind of, you don't keep the momentum with it. And it's still a very interesting unit to play, but it fundamentally doesn't mean you're going to win just because you've got one unit that can survive dying.
If we're doing a slugfest, those guys are perfect.
Absolutely.
If it's
like a bounty.
Kill until you have no more reinforcements, that's in trouble. I'm in trouble.
So now with my 3 action tokens, we've got 3 on the board. I've got to somehow pull this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the best trick here?
What might have been best was to just let that Phantom die.
You think?
You kept your card, your +4 roll, so that you could have made a new deployment zone.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about putting it over there. But the good thing about the Phantom is it does have Urge. So what I'm going to do is play the Phantom for 1. Then I'm going to go forward for 2. And then I'm going to attack you for 3.
Okay.
Oh no, but should I just move it forward so it's contesting the zones and then wait till the next turn to do something else? Because at least this way I can return it again. We're gonna have the same problem every turn. Fascinating.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because I think that you've got to hit me and somehow not succeed, and then for me to turn around and kill you because it's the only way. So
Okay.
it is your turn. I've got my 1 action token in hand. I've got
All
married to
right.
this strategy too much.
First action, move this guy right here.
Oh, it's over. It's over. You're gonna
Second, move right there.
reach for the
Third will be to
sky.
fire this infantry off. I need a 6 or higher.
Oh man.
Oh, even with the +1 of squad, I don't do anything.
Yes.
So
Excellent.
he is safe. That was 3 actions.
Uh-huh.
For my 4th action, I will move this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
5th action, he will roll. He gets a 9.
Oh, that's the
And
end of my optic.
Yeah, that is a gone optic.
Now, is that your last turn? That's your last action this turn, right?
Let's see, I moved the 2 troopers, I fired 1, I moved the heavy, and I fired the heavy, that's 5. So I have 1 more move.
You have
and
one
I
more.
think,
Okay.
yeah. For the last one, I will just play it safe, and why not, for lasting giggles, fire the duo at your phantom.
I hoped you wouldn't.
And 3 makes nothing. So
Excellent, excellent. So now, before my turn begins, I can always use my spare action token to deploy another unit. So that's what I will do. I'll use this token to bring on this next phantom. Again, kind of doing the same track again. Oh dear, what am I doing? There we go. Oh, I think I just made him disappear. Yeah.
surprise! Special effect from the phantom.
Classic Tabletopia. There you go, guys.
There we go.
Right, so I've loaded in a different one, but it's the same model. So bring in this guy. I think there's only one plausible way to do this. What do we do? What do we do? I think I'm dead in the water here.
You gotta move that sniper.
Yeah, exactly. He's just sat there. He's done nothing the whole time. Yeah, okay. So what we'll do is we'll move the sniper up 1 and then attack. So with this echo, we need a 5 to hit and 8 to kill. And the heavy has 2 lives, so it's not going to be so clean cut, but a good roll here would help us out. A 6, all right, that's not too bad.
Hit.
So you've got your armor roll of what, like 4?
Yes, armor of 4. And he hits a 1, so he is down by 1 wound.
Excellent.
Just a little reminder.
So that was 1, 2, and then we go. I physically can't. I can't go over to engage him any other way.
Honestly, you have 3 actions. You've moved and shot. I would say your last one has to be to just shoot the phantom, or shoot off the phantom.
Oh, like shoot this guy at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking my other option was to bring this guy up here, but I think the only chance I'm getting out of this is by killing things ultimately. So we'll do that with a 3+ to hit. Gets the 3. And you're
my duo
5.
It's a 5. Gets an 8.
Damn. All right, and then I save 1 more action token again to try and revive this thing.
Okay. So for my turn, my heavy for 1. Fire off my heavy. This is really my champion for moment of truth. Oh, a 2.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yes. Excellent.
then let's see. So that was 2 actions. Next up, I will move him for 3,
Yeah.
him for 4, fire this guy for 5. My infantry is firing.
And that's 3.
It's a +1 to that, makes it a 4, which does nothing.
Excellent.
And then my 6th and final move, I will use my duo once again and just see if I can get lucky. And a 10!
Ah, damn.
And a 10.
All right. So then which did you attack there? That was with.
The Phantom, yeah.
Okay, so I'm. Which one did you attack with though? Did you attack with the duo or
The duo.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
the duo.
So I'll do the same again. Bring my guy back to life. Yes, another 3 back into the reinforcements. Like I say, I'm too married to this strategy, but I'm still enjoying the way it's going.
It's just the way you roll.
This is ridiculous. Okay, so I've got to do exactly the same again now. It's my turn. I'm gonna push this forward for 1. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That was your last one.
Oh well, I don't even. Yeah, guys, this is Tabletopia. Anyway, so I'm gonna just use this one and pretend that it did the same. It's gonna go up into that slot there, and I'm then going. So that's 1 action token. Then for 2, I'm gonna attack one of your troopers. So I need a 3. I get a 6. So sorry, I will attack that trooper. My apologies.
That one.
That trooper, yeah.
Okay. I make a 1.
Yes.
Bye.
Yes.
Okay. And for your 3rd and final action?
I will not be doing anything. I'm just gonna hold it there to bring him back again.
Of course. All right. So for my 1st action, my champion will once again be firing.
Yeah, makes sense.
He hits a 4, so that is a hit. You get your armor though.
Okay, I need a 7 to survive. This is pretty crucial. An 8. An 8. Yum.
Yeah. Okay. That was for my 1st action. 2nd action, my infantry will be attacking your Phantom.
That's a 7.
It's a 7, so that is a hit.
Excellent. And I'm what am I to survive? I need a 10 to survive, so that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, there you go. So I'm dead again, and then I do the roll, and I get a 2. I'm in the casualties, and now it's actually over.
That is, that would be game.
So then it's my turn. Obviously I've got basically no options available to me.
2 actions, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
No more reinforcements.
1, 2, 3, and there's nothing really I can do because whichever way I go with this, I will lose. But just for revenge, let's call it, I'm gonna jump out here and then shoot your champion in the side. Oh, that was not a roll. I made a mistake there. Sorry, and it's a 1. Excellent, and I shall thusly concede the game. Well played. I think you made the most of the numbers that you had. You just kept pushing them forward, and I thought my strategy was going to work, but
at pinnacle moment, I mean, I really was thinking that I was going to be using this card to bring in another heavy, and I really wanted to see a duo heavy with both of them having squad, just being this unstoppable 3 to roll to hit kind of thing. But then I realized if I got rid of that Phantom right there, I realized I could push you, and I took advantage of that momentum.
Yeah, no, that was really nice. So this is another game from us with Kordran Conflict. This is our first release. We're a small little indie company, and like I say, this kind of weird blend of a war game with kind of abstract ideas borrowed from chess, and I had a love of Magic the Gathering, and me and Evan used to play all sorts of kind of war games when we were younger. So this is what we made. We're almost 100% funded on Kickstarter. I don't know about you, mate, but I'm just really ecstatic that we've done this.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. So, like I say, if you catch this video, you're still a bit undecided, we'd love you to back the game. Like I say, it's a bit unique in that you can 3D print all these parts. You can also get the standard edition if you don't have a 3D printer. And yeah, check it out before we close up on Kickstarter. Like I say, I don't think we're going to be in stores everywhere. So take your chance now. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope this looked good fun to you. Yeah, catch you soon. Thanks a lot.
Hey guys.
All right.